And then events was the other main response to this. Now, events, we also know, we've all been doing events for a long time. I think the difference that I saw in this is that they are, is the kind of focus and the amount of energy that they're now putting into events. So the Atlantic, which is really relative to those other big titles, really relatively a small publication, does 11 publications a monthly. It's a monthly. It's kind of a new, intellectual, new, slightly left-leaning American publication. But they do 150, so they've got 11 editions of their magazines, but they do 150 events every year. They've got 50 people in their eventing team, and now their overall revenue, 20% of it is coming from their events. Their events are all free. And they're all entirely editorially driven. But it's about getting big sponsors. So they've got a bunch of really big sponsors who love their stuff, who like this kind of slightly left-wing kind of thinking person's brand, and they go with it. But the thing is always you need one rock star in the room. So whenever you have an event, there's got to be at least one person who's in that field, the person that you want to speak to. And then you can see, I mean, this Aspen Ideas Festival, that's an Atlantic event. It's not just one evening. It's a whole festival and you can't actually see what it says underneath there, but it says, our mission is to bring journalism to life. Building on the Atlantic's editorial legacy, we gather top thinkers and leaders to engage audiences in person and online. So their events are very aligned to where their brand sits. Similarly with the Wall Street Journal, which has got this, I mean, this is their events, their conferences page on their site. And they they align all of their stuff. So they do 10 big events each year, and then they do a bunch of smaller ones that are pop-up versions of these big events. And they talked a lot about owning a particular space. And for them, for the Wall Street Journal, their space that they wanted to own in eventing was business leadership. So that's like any event that they do, they're just thinking business leadership. And this is, so they run the kind of the CEO Council, technology conference, the CIO conference. So they've got about 7 or 8 of these different conferences that they do, and yeah, I mean, I suppose the thing that was it's all driven by the editors. So all these conferences are fed by editorial, and it just made me think of things like, particularly considering the kind of membership idea, like what would people be willing to pay to be present in a conversation between Adrian Basson and Pravin Gordhan? I mean, now, can you imagine? They would actually probably pay quite a lot. So it just made me think of what the various Media 24 brands, what is there that sits, that's really at the core of what they are, that would be an event.